Hey guys, what's up? Brandon, aka Volition here, bringing you another gameplay commentary. And we've got a round of Rush here on Port Valdez. So you can see I'm doing some more work as a Recon here. And my aggressive Recon videos so far have mostly focused on the attacker side. Mainly just because that's where you're going to get your most aggressive action, is when you're attacking and trying to move forward. But today I thought I'd give you the defensive side, and you can still be aggressive as a Recon on defense, but you have to be a little bit smarter about it, and sometimes it's a little bit more about holding your position and less about pushing the enemy. So in this video I want to talk about switching kits between firefights to kill multiple enemies. You'll see I do it right here. Unfortunately I fail a little bit with the AN-94, but this is a tactic that you see a lot in montages. And the reason is that it's very effective when you're going up against multiple enemies. So there's not much to it, really. You just click the kit you want. You can see I switch right here to the medic kit to take out this guy and defuse the bomb. And so you have to be kind of careful. You don't necessarily want to do this all the time because it can be a little bit risky. You may get a gun that doesn't have much ammo in it. You may get a gun that's not very good or that you don't know how to use. So it has some downsides, but if you can get good at knowing when to switch kits and being effective with it, you can be a one-man army. Just go watch some montages for some examples. Now admittedly, I'm not very good at switching kits effectively. You almost have to make it a reflex to get good at it, and there's a reason it shows up in montages, because it's not something that you're going to be able to do consistently with great results. Now that being said, I think this is a tactic that belongs in every good Battlefield player's arsenal, so give it a try in pubs and practice it, get good at it, and use it as one more thing to incorporate into your toolkit. So let's see, 2 minutes of gameplay talk, that's probably sufficient, right? I did want to say, I've been uploading a lot of Bad Company 2 lately, mainly because I've been enjoying doing these Recon videos for you guys, and hopefully you've been enjoying watching them. But I've gotten some requests for like a TF2 commentary, or I may do some more Black Ops, or maybe something completely different. So anyway, I don't want you guys to get bored, and so I don't want to do the same types of videos over and over again and get stale unless you guys are really liking them. So give me a suggestion in the comments, let me know what you want to see. I do listen to you guys because you know, I want to keep this stuff relevant and interesting for you. So let's see, we've got some stuff going on in the PC gaming world here that I want to talk about. The first of which is that PlanetSide 2 was announced this week by Sony. And if you never played the first PlanetSide, it came out back in '03, and it was dubbed an MMO FPS, which is pretty unique. When you typically hear MMO, you think RPG games like World of Warcraft and EverQuest, games like that. PlanetSide was pretty revolutionary in that it tried to combine massively multiplayer elements with first-person shooter gameplay. And the general premise of the game was that you had different factions all on a single world fighting for control of different territories. And it was a never-ending battle. The cool thing is, with PlanetSide 2, and this was the case in the first PlanetSide as well, is that all the players are on a single world, so there are no instances. Now I played the first PlanetSide when it came out, and I was interested in it, but I never really got hooked, so I only played it for a couple weeks. But I think that the second one has a ton of potential because I loved the idea, and I still do. I think the idea of like a huge scale struggle between factions, where you're playing an FPS, but you're playing it with hundreds or thousands of other people. I love the idea. And really the only thing holding back my enthusiasm for PlanetSide 2 is that it's being developed by Sony. And in my opinion, these days Sony manages to screw up just about anything they get their hands on. So that has me a little bit worried, but I do hope that it's a great game, and I hope they really put a lot of effort into it. And I think if they can improve on the mistakes they made with the first one and put some polish on it, I think PlanetSide 2 could be really successful. So if you've played PlanetSide extensively, let me know how you're looking forward to PlanetSide 2. I'm curious to know, given that I've had pretty limited experience with the first one. So next, we've got some news from Bethesda. The first thing is that they've announced the QuakeCon lineup, which is going to be awesome. I'm sure some of you know that I'm going to be going to QuakeCon. John's going to be going. Hopefully, maybe Dan, if we can convince him. So Dan, if you're watching, get on it, man. So Bethesda this week announced the first kind of overview of the QuakeCon lineup, and the keynote is going to be given by John Carmack, like he does every year, and then we'll have the first public presentation of Skyrim, which I'm really looking forward to, and the first public demo of Prey 2, and then we'll be able to play Rage on the show floor. So all in all, I think it's going to be an awesome event. I absolutely cannot wait. I went last year and didn't even have my computer with me, and still had a blast. So this year I'll have my computer. I'll be in the BYOC area pretty much all weekend, just soaking in the whole event. So I can't wait. I'll probably talk more about it in some later videos, because it's only about a month away, and I'm giddy with excitement. So we also have some other Bethesda news. And if you watched my last video, I was talking about how EA announced that they had no plans to make mod tools for Battlefield 3. Well, the game director for Skyrim, Todd Howard, announced that Skyrim will be getting mod tools for the PC, and his exact quote is, "Modding the game and making it your own is very important to us and our fans, so we're going to keep doing whatever we can in that area." I mean, wow, I don't even know what to say, because that is someone who understands what PC gaming is about. And it sounds like a quote from someone who is making a game that they love, and a game that they really want to be a great experience for the fans who are going to buy it. And so I wanted to highlight that little news bit, given the context of my last video, just to show the contrast between the way that different developers treat the fans of their franchises. So let's see, not much time left. The last thing I want to talk about is Steam deals. If you haven't been getting in on the Steam summer sale, you have really been missing out. But luckily, you still have time. Today is the last day for them, but I think it's probably the best day so far. You've got like Borderlands for $7.50, which I played a ton of last night and the night before. It's awesome. Bad Company 2 for $5. You heard that right, $5. Just Cause 2 for $5, Portal 2 half off. If you haven't been getting in on these, seriously do it. I think you have until like noon tomorrow. But anyway, this gameplay is just about finished. So as always, guys, if you liked the video, throw me a like, subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this stuff, and like I said, I'm going to try and vary it up a little bit and maybe do some different games. So leave me a comment and let me know what you might want to see. Also, follow me on Twitter. I'm on Twitter all the time, and I'd love to interact with you guys that way. So the link's in the details section of this video. As always, thanks for watching, guys.